I would not be standing here were it not for the education I received. And I know many of us will say the same thing. And I believe a child going without an education is tantamount to a crime. So I decided I was going to start prosecuting parents for truancy. Well, this was a little controversial in San Francisco. And frankly, my staff went bananas. They were very concerned because we didn't know at the time whether I was going to have an opponent in my re-election race. But I said, look, I'm done. This is a serious issue, and I've got a little political capital, and I'm going to spend some of it. And this is what we did. We recognized that in that initiative, as a prosecutor and law enforcement, I have a huge stick. The school district has got a carrot. Let's work in tandem around our collective objective and goal, which is to get those kids in school. So, to that end, on my letterhead, now let me tell you something about my letterhead. When you're the DA of a major city in this country, usually the job comes with a badge. And there is often an artistic rendering of said badge on your stationery. So, I sent a letter out on my letterhead to every parent in the school district, outlining the connection that was statistically proven between elementary school truancy, high school dropouts, who will become a victim of crime, and who will become a perpetrator of crime. We sent it out to everyone. A friend of mine actually called me and he said, Kamala, my wife got the letter. She freaked out. She brought all the kids into the living room, held up the letter, said, if you don't go to school, Kamala's gonna put you and me in jail. Yes, we achieved intended effect.
Yes, a little bit about my story and about the background. My daughter Shayla has a condition called sickle cell anemia, which she was born with. It's something that she contracted between me and her father. It's hereditary, and because of her condition, she's always been deemed disabled by the federal government. Since kindergarten, Shayla always had what they consider a 504 plan, which is something that's called a reasonable accommodations. So they're supposed to ensure that they're able to accommodate Shayla no matter what. So leading up to everything with this truancy thing, I always ensured that she had the proper documents, the proper paperwork, everything in line to ensure that she had, for number one, the proper education, and for number two, the proper health care. Her health care always oversee the education side because, of course, my job as a parent is to keep her alive. I want to see her grow, and I want to see her become the young woman that she needs to be. So being under a doctor's care, they always will tell you what to do that is required to take care of a child that is chronically ill, such as Shayla. The whole entire time that she started the circuit, when she first announced her presidency last year or so, she lied when she was asked about the truancy. Like, people have to understand 10% of time is not a lot. It's only 3 days. It's
That's
only
not
3 days of the school year. So, and it doesn't matter. My daughter was protected under her 504. She was supposed to be protected under these governing laws, and they still came and took me to jail. Had it as if photographers was there. I mean, it looked as if I killed somebody. And that's how it made me feel, like I was Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, what did I do? Because I had everything in place in which they tell me how to do. And how can they go around and smack me in the back literally 2 weeks after I had meetings with the school?